Well, turn off the pings. Very easy. So, how is your PC going? Well, it was finally a bit calm last night. Police only arrested 131 people, but I haven't really seen any stuff about the rioting, gladly. Your PC is awesome, that's very good. Welcome, Raf. Gonna start in 9 minutes, by the way. Yeah, they set fire to COVID test center. They wanted to throw stones at hospitals and everything that got to do with COVID, but they also were demolishing different stores as usual with riots, stealing stuff. Well, some of them got beaten up very well by the police, and a lot of people enjoyed that to see. Rioters, in my eyes, are definitely one of the top 10 dumbest people on this planet. They have something against the government and they start rioting on other civilians, their stores and cars and whatever not. It's just fucking dumb. Well, I hope they won't end up in hospital, because they will take place of the ones that really need it. Just let them bleed to death and throw the bodies in a deep hole or something. That's the best solution. Yeah, take your time. Meanwhile, I'm gonna drop in the 30-minute announcement. Hey Kaisen, welcome to the stream. Going to start off in 4 minutes. Do I want to see that? Issues package. Yeah. Gaming causes violence, they say. Well, at least gamers are not outside being rioting and placing bomb packages and that kind of crap. Hey Erwin, welcome to the stream. I have to walk a few minutes to reach the hill. Walking up the hill to get better signal. Alright. Hey Berkelmere, welcome to the stream. By the way, I hope all of you guys are doing fine. I hope the weather is nice. It is cloudy here, doesn't rain, but it's fine by me. Yeah, I did see that. And anyone else too. Well, as long as you got your jacket on, don't freeze to death out there. A blanket. Perfectly for an old person. Getting mixed up with the chat here. You guys' icons almost look the same. Light color. Anyhow, we're going to start off. At the end of the stream, we're going to check out the list with ideas. This will be the last time we're going to choose from those ideas. And next week we're going to make a new list with ideas. The subject of this week, last week, was to create a stylized monster. Excuse me. Okay, I hope the music is fine like this. The first entries of Chicken Blazer, my submission for the weekly challenge, Stylized Monster. It's something refreshing to see the stones like that, instead of just horizontally. Could go for a cheap, creepy game. You have to walk down hallways and this thing will show up. Looks like he has like a cyber glasses or something. I like the skin though. It's very good. Nice big teeth. Very good start. And we have one of Kaizen, just floating rocks. I haven't really been checking out any of them just yet. That's very good. Oh, that's really cool though. I like the way how the body parts are moving. I really like the way how the skin of this rock monster is looking. It's a very nice one. I also like the surrounding with it. The light is very nice. I like the light in his eyes. Sorta type of thing. Let me just slow the music a little bit. Yeah, there we go. A very good rock golem. Yeah. Very nice one. Could fit in very well for a game, I would say. The texture is really nice on this one. Very good. The movements makes it even more special. Definitely good stylized. And we have one of Petro type. It's horrible, but at least I tried. Stylized monster. That is definitely disgusting though. Very disgusting. I only feel like there is something that needs to be changed on the eye. I think it's the black color around the eye. It should just be white. And the fur looks good. Definitely mushy or grassy. The blood drips off very nice. Definitely disgusting though. Welcome to the stream, Top Bow. Just on time. Disgusting. That looks very good though. You know, one of Jack. God gave rock and roll to everyone, not just Earthlings. This is the one I have been seeing in the chat. This reminds me of Cyberpunk of Johnny Silverhand. The skin looks very nice. The texture paint looks very nice. Yeah, the only thing I really had to say about this is that the eyes are a little bit too much out of his socket. The skin should be a little bit more covering it up. That's the only thing. And the tattoo is very nice. The piercings, not my style though, but I guess it will fit in with the whole picture though. Then we have one of creations by Chris. Had some time Issues, so not finished yet. First sculpt ever. Learned a lot from grand tutorial, which is very good. For a first sculpt, I would say it is not really bad. Like a lot of sculpts look a bit, yeah, how can I say that? Out of shape. For this sculpt, it looks very good. There are all kinds of shapes in there, all kinds of marks and details, and there's a lot going on. I really like the ears, very good. Also like how this eye is a little bit, tiny little bit close than this one, giving it a certain expression. The mouth looks very nice, the tongue looks very nice. I like how there's really a cheek visible, very good. Little pimple, I'll guess. Very nice. I like the shape of the head, very good. The nose has a lot of shaping in there, it is also very good. It's a really good sculpt. I also like the ear holes, the nose hole, they are nice and deep, instead of just a dent. Also behind the ear, also very good. I would say the next step is trying to texturize it, or maybe use some texture painting, or I'm just gonna close this open to see for more details though. Yeah, it does need to be smoothened out, because you can definitely see the faces or triangles or whatever he's been using on here. Something is going on, and maybe some texture painting would do really well. Some nice flesh color, which can be any color, of course. Yeah, the texture painting needs just as much as time and attention as the model itself, then it can turn out really, really well. I also like to stand with it for some reason. Gives it just a little extra. Yeah, that's very good. Alright, thank you for being here, Erwin. Search for a nice warm spot. A very good sculpt. I like it. I'll definitely keep on going. Yeah, we have a turnaround, but it doesn't add in too much, I think. Since we have different angles on one picture, which is very good. Maybe here, yeah, now we get a better view on what's going on. That it needs to be smoothened out though. But I find still image is always the best, because you can just take a look at it without decompressing video quality. But it's definitely very nice. Keep on going with that. And then we have one of Burglar, open at your own risk. That's also very freaky though. Only a shame that your texture is glitching through. So I'll guess what happened here is you put this texture on a plane and then put the plane against the door. I think. That is when you get this disturbing stuff. It kind of reminds me of a certain intro for a disturbing clip on like MTV music. That the music clip would start with this. Really gives me a feeling of that. End 80s, starting 90s. And then a song will start about the devil. I just want to have a close look. Oh, for crack's sake. Just have a little bit of a close look on this guy. Looks very nice. Very detailed face, I would say. There's a lot going on. Nice body shape, very disturbing. Pillars made out of skull. Satan sign in the back, whatever. The ground looks very nice. So that was your plan all along, huh, with the vault? You know, okay. Very good, very surprising. We finally got to see what is behind the vault door. I also like, by the way, how your vault door opened. This pin here is going up. These two pins are going inwards. And the knob is turning, which is a very good detail for opening a vault. Very good. And then we have one of NJ811. I call him Herbert. Oh god. Alright. You use some nice green colors here though, I like that. Onto the blue. I also like where the green is here on his face, that the skin looks also different on it, as it's being in a process of mutating, getting different skin, different color. I would say this is a very good start though. I also like that the skin here looks different than the skin onto the green part. A very big nose. You can sniff in your dreams. A very good start. And at least the eyes looks like they're in the socket though. Yeah, very good. It's a very nice sight. Yeah, one of top bow, yeah, managed to finish it in time. That is definitely a very good one. Straight ahead. Oh boy, this guy is big. That's a very big one. So did you like model this model and then texture paint it, because it looks amazing? Did you do some After Effects on it, or is this painting only, or looks very good? I like this effect on here. Makes it kind of a little bit look like lava or like hot stone or whatever. Like the dripping effects. Just like the rock golem, this kind of stuff. Heated up, nails being heated up, sculpt and bake it. Okay. Very nice model. Spikes are very random. A little detail painting. Very nice. I like this model. It's definitely stylized. Definitely a very good entry. I also like how you kept the background just simple. You cut off the sides of the render picture, which is very good. I like the effect coming off of this thing. Right choice of colors. I also like that the detail of the tooth going into the flash has this this bend in here. Very good for detail. Definitely a very good entry. I like this one. And we have one of Pyro Code. Doesn't say anything, which is fine. I would swear I have seen such a thing like this in well, something that looks like it in Witcher 3. The name of this is Wendigo. The only Wendigo I ever seen was, I believe, in Fallout 76. What I understand of the Wendigo is it all started out with Indians. What I have been reading. It was a very interesting story though. Definitely creepy. It seems like a very long creature. Long nails. I like the color of red being at certain places. I like the trees being bald at it. Very curvy, very downwards, which fits in well with the horns. Whatever this is called. I know it's not just called a horn, but very good. It's also a very nice one. Seem to have some detail, but I cannot scale it out. Got a little bit of fur or hair around the neck. Very nice to dress it up for a bit. It got some nice shapes in the legs too. It's very good. Endless. Ah, yeah, there we go. Academy have one off Wrath. If you don't behave, the stone monster will hunt your dreams. Oh god, I wouldn't like that thing to hunt my dream. Ugh, scaled out is even more freaked out. There are a lot of fireflies going on. There are certain things you can do about that. Just search this up. Even though Andrew Price had a very good page about fireflies, when I was making this scene of this train station where I used volume metrics, there were some spots where the fireflies, after this page down here, didn't quite work out. There were some other settings that I figured out which I had to change in order to get totally rid of all the fireflies, because denoising was not an option no matter how many samples I added. There are certain things you need to turn off or lower in order to completely get rid of the fireflies. But the one of Andrew Price helped me a lot at certain moments. And I have to say, the skin reminds me of something. It's I like a lot. I don't know what it's called elsewhere in the world, but over here it's called Japanese mix. Somehow the skin reminds me of those little balls with peanuts in them. You can clearly see it down here, the skin. Which is very visible on this guy. I had to think of that. Got a creepy long neck though. I don't want to know how this body looks like. Yeah. Definitely creepy though. I don't want to get to see that in my dreams. A very good one. Then we have one of Harrydale, little mobs from the game that I'm currently prototyping. This challenge has been the opportunity to create some enemies. I even made some animations, but I can't render them because of the time issues. That is fine. I still think for most of the time still images are always the best. Oh, now I understand what's happening. I finally figured out why this is getting added. It's because I'm dragging this down here for whatever reason. Okay, it's good that I figured that out. So first of all, what I really like is that you have been doing some sketches. This is always very nice when you want to create something which you have to do out of your mind. Do some sketches first. In order to make it come true. If something needs to be changed or added, you can just simply change or add it. And if you're making a 3D model right away, it can be very difficult to change things or add things or something like that. I have to keep in mind it's for a game. I like the textures with it, which go from pink purple to purple bluish. Add some eyes. And then this guy, I would swear I have seen this guy somewhere before. Wasn't it called Pigman? Strange enough, I cannot find any images of that. Maybe I'm wrong with the word though. Japanese mix, yeah. Blockades, welcome, says Ghibli? No. There is a game out there that has certain characters that look very simple like this, and they have like a very long this thing on his head with a ball on it. Pikmin. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Yeah, exactly. That's what it reminds me of. Sorta, you know, kind of. Very good, I like that. I also like that the eyes are different, giving it a little bit of detail though. Very simple shaping. I like also the way how you put it together in one picture with a little bit of, you know, detail here and there to make it look interesting, make it look nice for the eyes. Colors are a good choice. I like that. Very good. Right, so that was that. Which is very nice. I always like to see you guys' entries. In this case, we're going to do some voting. And I'm going to need a little bit of time to actually set this stuff up once again. So give me a minute or two. Weekly winner. Okie. Alright, I'm going to need to have the names. The only one I can type. I rather don't type just to make sure I'm getting the whole name done. In case I need to put a winner announcement in there too. Let's copy Berglamir because yesterday I typed it without the R. And before I put down the voting, I just want to have a little look at the new 30 minutes of today. So the limitation of today is lighting. Your scene cannot have an HDRI or ordinary blender lights. Only lights emitted by an object in the scene are allowed. The lights can come from a part of an object, a window on a house, or from an entire object, glowing mushrooms. So with no ordinary blender lights, it's probably when you scale out a plane above an object and then give it light. It really have to be visible in the screen what the light source is. And it has to be a real thing and not just a floating plane or an HDRI. Or I'll guess a sunlight. I'm not quite sure. Maybe you need to I don't know if what is she called? Outmind, right? Yeah, I don't know if Outmind is in the chat. If so, then let me know. So with that being said, it will be a little bit, I don't know, silly if I say don't do any sunlight, but it's not showing up in the announcement. So the first one, this one, that one, etc. Glad there is an R in here. Was actually... I haven't been joining the challenge from yesterday. I will try to do it today though. I've been spending a lot of time watching a documentary about Ukraine and Russia, about the stuff that happened in 2014, to get a better idea of what happened, to understand it, because I have no idea back then what pro-Russian and pro-Ukraine actually meant. But now I'm watching the documentary, I all of a sudden understand perfectly what it means. It just came up into my requirements of YouTube. I watched the first episode, and then within a few minutes I clicked on the whole playlist of 111 videos about a journalist press called Simon something from Vice News, and he basically went to both sides all over the place to capture the story, interview both sides, get a better idea. I find it interesting though. Alright. And you guys vote. I'm going to take the stylized monster off the list, which we keep factory, armory, street scene, dungeon, mystery island, candy fantasy, moonbase, and a favorite animal. I definitely have a few favorites. One of them is Harrydale. It's the way how everything is set up. Really like this one of Top Bow. The way the texture painting and the model looks like. Definitely this one for the first sculpt. If not, I just love all the details, shapes, all that kind of stuff. And this one of Kaizen. Just the way how each little body part is moving around and the texture paint on it. This doesn't mean other people haven't been doing good stuff. Everyone has a favorite. And since I'm a host, everyone will know what I'm thinking about it. I would never know what you guys think. Of course, you probably have a favorite, second place, and a third place favorite. Things you like, things you don't like. But I'm the only one who shares that up, of course. I'm going to choose before I'm looking at the voting itself. So I'm making it myself lesser difficult. Unlike one of yesterday. Maybe we should do a contest with texture painting, and then I would like to see texture painting on this guy. The choices, the amount of time I spent on this guy, in order to make it just as good as it looks right now. With that being said, I'll guess that one goes off the list. I mean, this texture painting looks good, and the movements looks good. This one is more simplistic though, this character. This one is a different story. I have decided just for one reason. I'm going to choose for this one purely because I want creations by Chris to feel rewarded, and he should keep on going with this kind of stuff. Spend just as much as time and attention onto texture painting or other models or whatever he's going to do, just to motivate. I'll keep on going with this because it does look very good though. And the other favorites, you guys already do a good job. You always keep joining up. So you missed it all. Yes, we started like 40 minutes ago. Yeah, Chris, this is very good. I see you in the stream. Welcome. I really like this one. For the first scope it looks very good, but even if it wasn't your first scope, I like the time and attention to detail everywhere. All the shapes, how you can make, for example, make the nose very shapy instead of just very simple shapes. How the cheek turned out, the ears, make it look interesting. You should definitely keep on going. And what I rather would like to see is if you actually start texture painting this model, trying to make it just as good as it is right now. So my vote is gonna go to you, to motivate you and to let you know that I think you've done a very good job on that, even though there are a lot more people that think that about it. So my vote is gonna go right up to you. And like I said before, it doesn't mean that other people haven't done a good job. I'm just being me and you guys are just you, so your vote is just as important as my vote, the other way around. You guys have spread it out very well. I'm going to give it, what shall we do, 5 more minutes. Having problem baking it to low poly, mesh to proper unwrap. Yeah, I don't have any experience, to be honest, with baking, but you could get help if you go to Gabby 3D at help and questions. You can go here, or of course you could also ask one of the people in the on topic, because it has something to do with the competition though. You can ask it down here, you can ask it on both. If you can get any help with it, or videos or tutorials. The only thing that I did notice though is, especially seen in your video, is that it could use in the end when you're totally done with sculpting, that it needs to be, you know, smoothened out before you bake, I'll guess. Which you can clearly see, like, yep, squares or triangles or whatever you've been using, especially down here. There are ways to do that. And there are also nice tutorials out there who can actually explain you how you can make this into a garden statue with a certain effect on it. Since we're gonna wait 5 more minutes for the voting to end. You can try this effect on it also, just to see how it looks. You want to keep it like that. The choice is of course up to you. Just looking for this video. Oh, this freaking commercial bullshit. I cannot have it turned on. Very good. You're back with hot coffee. Very good. Outmind is here. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one who thinks it's from The Witcher. By the way, Outmind with the next challenge. About the lightning, are sunlights allowed? Or not? So for Chris, I will put it into the chat. But Andrew Price has a tutorial how you can add like black spots on certain areas very simply to make it look like a garden statue that has been standing in the garden for a little while, so you can see the difference to give it certain effects onto it. You can do this if you like to learn it. This is something extra or not, it's up to you. Of course, you can also decide to set some texture painting stuff to get that done. It's pretty interesting, this. Yes, no, only emission, no light, lamps, HDRI, okay. Kind of HDRI or ordinary blender lights, only lights emitted. Let me just Alright, let's check out the voting, even though there are 3 more minutes to go. Okay, so far it seems like we have 2 first places, we have 3 second places, and we have 2 third places. Okay, 1 more minute, and then I'm going to close the voting. No, I don't know that. You can vote, you're on your phone. Now, who would you vote for? I mean, I once before did a vote for another person, who couldn't be at the live stream at all or the voting. But I still think your vote counts too. By the way, I really enjoyed the challenge of Outmind. Maybe we should do member challenge more often. Well, I don't mind if you guys can come up with more idea of challenges. The only thing is though, don't just drop it down like, oh, this is the idea and anything else is up to me to write down. What I want you to do, and Outmind did that too, is you gave me this text file, and this text file includes the basic things of the announcement. So that's this stuff up here and this stuff down here. Certain things we did together. He added certain other things, and then all of the ideas from day 1 to day 7 are down here. So you need to make a text file like this with your ideas and stuff all ready to go on it. Would be the best for me and the best for you, because you can think about certain rules or certain ideas that need to be put onto it, think it all out very well, and then sure, why not? Let's just all the ideas are welcome. Your name will be put down that it's your idea. And if you add in enough ideas for the community, you will be rewarded with a community star. So it's just something extra, unless you don't want to have a community star and want to keep the top 2020 winners. If you have this role, you can also choose to keep it with this winning role instead of just having this role down. Even though I didn't give Jack the choice, this is something that I thought about later on. So right, in this case I'm gonna close the voting. It is done, and what is done is done. You just leave it alone and don't regret it. And there are 2 first places. I'm gonna go from top to bottom. The first number 1 winner is Creations by Chris, so congratulations on that. Did it all of a sudden change to 4? The second first place winner is Pyrocode. Congratulations. The first second place is Kaisen. Congratulations. The second place is Topbao. Burglamere, excuse me. Congratulations. The third second place is Topbao. Congratulations. The first third place is Yak. Congratulations. And the second third place I go to Harrydale. Also congratulations. You have been voting. Alright. American Erwin, very good. I hope you're not wearing a cap saying "Make Blender Great Again." Or start storming my house, seeing it as a Capitol building. Where's my Coca-Cola button? Oh boy. Alright, so yeah, those are the winners. Congratulations. Your Blender reward will be sent to your house within now and 6 months. In this case, we're going to... God. I did get my vote. Oh shit. You okay? Erwin already voted? I totally forgot about that. All time, very good. Alright. Yeah, before I'm gonna add in the winners, let me just add in the add in the new team 27-1, and you guys can vote on the next team. Got a few couple left on this list. Let me just first add them in before going nuts. And meanwhile, you guys are gonna vote. I'm gonna add in the Hall of Fame and all the winning points. Alright, you guys can go ahead. Save image, live stream stuff, winners weekly, creation by Chris, that is one, we have one of Jack, up, have one of Kaisen. Oh, Kaisen, you need to send me a render image of your rock creations. Directly message to me because I cannot save this MP4 to the Hall of Fame. You can make a screenshot with the start button on it, but that's very ugly. We have Berklemere, again the same problem. Send me a render. You can choose to do the vault door or make a nice scene of Satana. Pyro codes. Okay, will do, very good. Gonna pick teams next week. Yeah, it's already there. You can start voting. God. I need to uncrumble my keyboard one of these days. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I got everything I can have. Only Kaisen and Berkeley need to send me a render image. ASAP, please. Meanwhile, I can add in the points for the winners ranking already. Alright, in this case, creation by Chris is gonna get 3 points. All new people I always add from the top. 3, very good. 3 points. Pyro code is not on here, so also 3 points. Then we have Kaisen. Get another point, you get number 4. Wait, 2 points. Very good. Which means 5, but Jack is gonna get 1, also means 5. Good. Berkeley getting 2 points too, which means 3. Snowball get 2 points, it means 4. Well, my microphone is exactly above my keyboard, so I'm at least glad that my microphone is not attached to the desk. It's attached to a separate stand, or else it would be even more louder. And that was Top Bow. Jack is getting 1 point, makes it up to 5. Harrydale gets 1 point, which makes it up to 3. And that was that. Very good. Frank is gonna go. Catch you later. Have fun with your new PC. Yeah, I got a Snowball mic. There's nothing I can do about the noise though. What is that? That is Kaisen. Good. Very nice quick render you got there. Kaisen. And only Bergman. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the voting. No updates yet. No updates yet. I need to work it all out still. I've been just a little bit busy, and last week I was very tired. The week before that I was sick, or I mean turn it around. Last week I was sick. Before that I was really tired. This week a lot busy with live streaming, recording. So when busy days are there, I will work it out. Lesser busy days, one of them. So far, people have been voting for street scene, dungeon, a favorite animal, but the most votes are gonna go to the dungeon. So in this case, you guys have decided, oh, another one for a dungeon, very good. So next subject, dungeon deadline, same time as today, but then February 3rd. So we'll see the weekly. Next weekly we're gonna refresh this idea list, so keep that in mind. This announcement stuff is gonna go right down here. Pretty good. Everything seems to be perfect, except for this one. No, it's perfect. Maybe this one, for the real language Nazis, right? Maybe there is a lot more that needs to be changed though, but I'll leave it up to the people. Raffles is going to haul ass out of here. Thank you for being here. Have a good week. February 3rd, the last day of lockdown, very good. Yeah, so in this case, I'm only going to wait for Berkeley to get his render done, then I will add all the stuff to the Hall of Fame. And then that is gonna be that. Friday. Well, I would say so far so good. Gonna be busy week, so let's keep it busy. Friday I will do a community time stuff, which I haven't been done for 2 weeks. Then we gotta go, for people who doesn't know, gonna use Protobot. You're gonna choose something, design a wine glass that you can kick. Glass and kicking. It's gonna be a very challenging thing, or we're gonna do design a puzzle for someone who enjoys solitude, or knife that is open source. Wow, that's very creative. Paperclip that makes you feel old. Well, that's not a difficult one. Maybe just type in vintage paperclip, I guess. Or better to say ancient. Asian paperclip, however you write that. You know, you're gonna get this stuff. Not very difficult though. Oh, this is a very nice paperclip. Wow, look at the details on this guy. Yeah, so stuff like that we're going to all create something, make it the way you want to create it, and then we're gonna drop it into the Let me just say off topic chat, and then we're gonna look at each other's work. And most important thing is we're gonna have a fun time, have a chat, stuff like that. Yeah, I guess Berklemere needs to render his thing for another 2 hours, so I'm just gonna wait for that. I will add in the stuff to the Hall of Fame right down here once the one of Berklemere is done. And with that being said, I thank you all for being here. I hope to see you Friday. If not, wish you already a good weekend, and I will see you next Monday again with the 30-minute challenges. And thank you for being here. Coming in 5 minutes. Take your time. Do you want to wait 5 more minutes? Alright, 5 more minutes then. Crank up the music. Okay, very good. Just finish the song. So yeah, if you wanna go, you can go at this moment. Play a game? Yeah, you can go if you would like to go. I'm only gonna wait on Berklemere and then add in the stuff and close the stream anyways. A game. Game, yeah, game. I don't know if I should play a game though on Blender Livestream. Minesweeper? Does it even exist? No, I only have... If I type in mine, it only shows Minecraft though. You can do DM it to me or send it into the chat of on topic. Would also be fine. Yeah, I know it exists, but not in Windows 10 anymore. Yeah, Windows game, old Windows game. Okay, meanwhile we wait on Berklemere. I'm going to set the first one. You tell me which number. First one who gets the number, I will place it down. Anyone? 5. Okay, there we go. 5. And I'm gonna go for 7. Okay, 6. Very good. Alright. That was that. Okay, I won again, so gotta be X. New one. Erwin says 4. Next. The first number that will pop up 1. Wait. There is a 4, so that means I'm gonna go for 1. I forgot. The next one is 8. Alright, an 8 on this one. Then I'm gonna go for this one. That'll be difficult right now. Yeah. Okay, once again, I won. Gonna be X again. Meanwhile, still waiting on Berkeley. Nine. Five. I'm gonna go for 1. You should have said 1 before, because now it gives me 2 options left. So if you would rather do 3 or 7, then I can do the opposite one. Okay, let's do this again. 6. I'm just being lucky. Erwin says 7. I'm gonna say 2. Alright, Top Bow, thank you for being at the stream. Catch you next time. Very good. So you got a choice between 1 or 4. No matter which one you choose, I have a strike again. It would either be this or that. Berkeley. Ah, there we go. I'm not always that smart, I'm just being lucky there. Discord can never make up in mind with copy paste to show and not to show us the very good render. There we go. Let's start adding this stuff to the Hall of Fame. Thank you for your render and your time. In this case, let's add in the winners. This one is gonna be created by Chris and Pyro Code. Next one is gonna be Kaizen, Berklemere and Topau. Third one is gonna be Yak and Harry Dale. Alright, very good. A lot of nice entries here. Once again, thank you for being here at the stream. Hope to see you Friday. If not, have a good weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. And oh, one last question. Rarely see you game streaming. Yeah, I don't stream on YouTube anymore. I stream on Twitch. No problem. I got a Twitch link onto my YouTube front page though. Alright, bye bye guys. Thank you.